preschoolers. Today it's Wednesday, and I'm reading the story called Worm's Wagon. Everyone wants to ride in Worm's wonderful wagon. Will the wagon be able to pull the weight? Let's see. One day, Worm went to the woods to gather some walnuts. He brought his wagon along with him. On his way home, Worm saw Woodpecker whistling in a weeping willow. A weeping willow, that's a kind of a tree. Woodpecker asked Worm for a ride. So Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker in his wagon. Soon they came upon Weasel eating some watermelon. Weasel asked Worm if he could have a ride. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker and Weasel in his wagon. Before long, they bumped into Wombat wearing her new wig. Wombat asked Worm for a ride. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, and Wombat in his wagon. Next, they met Wolf on his way to work. Wolf asked Worm for a ride. So Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, and Wolf in his wagon. Soon they saw Walrus winking and waving. Walrus asked Worm for a ride. Notice how heavy the wagon's getting, though. You can see the worm. He's sweating. Worm wiggled along, pulling Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, and Walrus in his wagon. Up ahead they saw a whale playing in the water. Whale asked Worm for a ride. Worm wiggled with all his might, trying to pull Woodpecker, Weasel, Wombat, Wolf, Walrus, and Whale in the wagon. But the wagon would not move. The wheels started to wobble. They were shaking. Wham! The weight was too much for the wagon. It crashed to the ground. Oh no! My wagon! Worm wailed. Don't worry, Worm, the animals said. Worm's friends worked on the wagon all afternoon. When the wagon was fixed, Worm wiggled in it, and then Wombat, Weasel, Wolf, Woodpecker, Walrus, and Whale pulled Worm all the way home, and weary Worm had a wonderful time. So this time, Worm got to be pulled by all of his friends. All right, go ahead and take a peek at this page. And we're going to go over some things that begin with the letter W and make the w sound. Let's see if we can find some. What if I said sun? No, that makes the S sound. What if I said worm? Yeah, that works. That begins with the letter W. How about house? No, that begins with the letter H. How about a window? Yep, that would work. And on top of the windowsill is some walnuts. That would work. How about a whistle? Yep, that would work. How about rake? No, that makes the letter R sound. How about flowers? No, that begins with the letter F. How about whale? That'll work. How about wagon? Yep, there's another one. How about tree? No, that makes the T sound. How about woodpecker? Yep, that begins with the letter W. How about plane? No, that makes the letter P sound. Here's this tiny one. Watch. Yep, good job. That begins with the letter W. How about the whale is swimming in some water? That works too. Great. Let's see. How about leaves? No, that begins with the letter L. The wolf. Yep, you're right. That begins with the letter W. And let's see. Oh, on our wagon are some wheels. Yep, that'll work too. Nice job. I think we found all of the ones that begin with the letter W. Nice work. And I will see you again soon.